22nd, 2022. I'm watching the Infinity Stone Wars. Theoretically, if this is the next generation, somewhere between my Captain America and somewhere between my Cubit, and then Cat Scratch comes after that in time only, for other persons that have children, and wonder where and what might be going on. Should any of this be whatever. That's what this represents for me. While I have this, I needed help in the field. Instead, I've got this crazy donkey row. I got problems from that. Then that led to, he was a web designer for, I don't remember his name, it could have been Sanjay, I'm not sure. But it was some kind of Adobe Photoshop and put websites together. The person that hired him, however, seems to have a very seedy business here. When I say seedy, like adult website, like streaming links, getting all sorts of credit card processing and money off of that, trying to dirty the reputation of whatever, which now causes another problem. Not for me, because, I mean, I think all humans are disgusting, but this has been the track and the path that's been a problem. Not because I asked for it, not because I'm into it, just because that's how disgusting humans are. So when when Thanos wants to know which Loki is holding a knife to his throat, threatening him and the kingdom and everything that's safe and sacred, and the children that belong under Thanos' roof, protected with his rule, his reign, his whatever, in the same genetic kindred of we look very similar, at piggybacked genetics. This is what's been going on at level Earth, since level Goot might have conflict. I didn't think Loki would put a blade to Thanos' throat, but here we are. And so, I see the child gets inside the Spider-Man, which is what is yet to come, and their future is trying to get back into this aerospace vessel for protection, which is where they should stay at the moment, considering this Sanjay has been a real problem on Long Island following dereliction. Maria works at Computer Associates. I think Chow and Sanjay's tangled up in that web of somehow they got credit to open some shop. They somehow got entangled Jay into that web when he was first whatever at Crazy Donkey Row. And so, like, they've been doing all this entanglement on Long Island. Meanwhile, I'm hella. There's a trail of stuff that follows in Ragnarok, like the end of times. Why would you try to dissolve time and time dilate by hurting my ability to get to the piggyback Thanos, scariest man in the world, who only wants me, and then things go copacetically back into whatever. But they're letting dangerous things happen, along with the guy with the juke, the stick phone, and all sorts of whatever in business analysis, hiding in some Swiss labeled company, even though none of them look Swiss, not even close. What year?
Oh my God. I should have stayed on the bus.
I got the sports fanatics trying to do whatever they do and speeding the process up, supposedly, allegedly, of helping, but it hasn't really worked very well. And then there's a reference to some whatever. Now, interestingly enough, the first time, I keep saying 2001, for the first trip with the black wallet, leather wallet with the red card. But it really was 2000 because Ben was only a few months old when I got the first visit from the future child that was trying to fix in wherever he was able to, whatever and whatever. That's a UFO UAP thing. And it didn't work, by the way, just so everybody's clear. In Long Island, there was some computer chip business, SAI, that was going on. They were concerned. I wound up at a party. I got hit with something. I was with someone that a trusted whatever from work. We went to a Christmas party. I got to see Alexander, and then all of a sudden a limo comes to pick us up, and then next thing I know, I'm at some guy's house. I know his name in Comac, and he's like, and I come to, we're in the kitchen, and he's like, "You're like the real deal." I'm like, "Real deal how? What do you mean?" I was only like 19. I think I was maybe 20. And he's like, "No, he's like, I know things." He's like, "'Cause I don't know if Peter told you what I do," and I'm like, "No." I was like, "I mean, other than I know the name of the company, but that you're part of, but that's about it." He's like, "Right." But they had import-export thing. So now that's what confuses me about this import business that's going on with the players that I'm aware of. And the fact that I kept, because that night, Peter put me in a taxi back to Lake Grove. And when I walked in the door to Lake Grove, I was so drunk, but I had never drank anything. And I kept telling Jay how sorry I was, that he was so ugly and I absolutely hated him. For me, it was truth serum. I don't know what they call that. But I told him that I really never wanted to marry him, and I absolutely hated being married to him. And I really just, I, it was so disgusting to even have to sleep next to him. Oops. Told him the truth. And then he tried to kill me. Oh my God. It just gets worse and worse. And then the memory problem. I walk through time and space and it's like it just erases. And then I gotta go back to whatever. I mean, these are not normal human things, but how do you tell a story when Department of Homeland Security knows it's on file in a really weird UFO way? And they got their own investigations going on because of all this nonsense on Long Island where you're a part of the whatever in Thanos. You are really important, but the humans keep getting caught up at the Hulk and some sports heartthrob, and they keep just passing the buck and the ball, and it becomes a real fucking nightmare. There's the phone reference because the other person dropped it. I don't remember if the Hulk, the lawyer guy for the whatever, and I didn't really remember, and then I walked in where's Task Force Mark? Because I think he arrived on the same starship that Task Force Mark arrived on. Just so this way, next time you want a psychological evaluation, right, we're on the same page. So he dusted this off, has something on the stick phone records, in milk carton kids from the 1980s that went missing in case somebody has some religious effigy from somewhere else where they told their stories all wrong in Jeu Noir and Senior, Senior and Junior, and sound similar, and then unless you're part of Conjuring and you're nope, see, hold on a second, because if we're talking my place in star systems, we got some words to work on, because I'm not who you think I am, and I never asked for this, but this is what you all conjured up and forced me through.
Where you going?
Time stone's been taken.
Sanctum remains unguarded. What will you do?
And there's that Long Island reference of some stuff that's been going on, but I don't really know the key players necessarily. But I just happen to know enough that the house here, while it feels safe in, we'll call them NYPD, being, they're the local superheroes with FDNY working in close joint task force, because I don't really know, I can't see, so we're just going to go with what looks local. And then they put some DMX Rough Rider Anthem mayor in. He's holding whatever he's got, and I'm not racist, but I know it gets real confusing. I got some white stuff to do, and like they really hurt me along the way. So there's that. And then there's like, I don't really know because I haven't been able to get to like they walk in, lots of questions, whatever, and most of it's handled in professional league if I don't know where they are and I don't know what they call themselves because I don't have a visual mental construct at the moment. A lot of the mental capabilities that I've acquired have been wiped out almost like off of a computer spreadsheet. It feels like whole cells of things that I needed to know were just deleted and some other reattachment was made, which is a problem.
I'm gonna make a call.
And then I look at, I know the CGI and the movie theater company, like they make lots of money. They got big lawyers, just like the sports league with Zodiac Boat. They got big money, big power, big things going on. I'm detached from it in the field because I just want my 6'5" piggyback that I enjoyed at Hofstra and that I just want to go back to. And the only thing that ever felt safe in the universe. One thing. And then whatever that means, it means and whatever. But I don't understand why there's so much human in the middle. And like some superpower and like some super mentions. But yet I'm still being hurt and plagued in the streets. That doesn't make sense.
Cold-blooded killers walk among us.
The Emmy Award-winning series,
We must begin.
The Alienist, now available on demand and on the TNT app.
Oh, the Alienist. So it's star 1978, star 8378, Nicole, Cattaruzza, it's Earth, Solar System, Milky Way, Universe, Galaxy is broken, and it's Bayside Station, Bayside, New York, 11361.